Hello, welcome to episode 14 of the Need the Test, the hidden meaning of being naked in the Garden of Eden. The last verse of Genesis chapter 2 is very strange. It says that the man and his wife were both naked and they were not ashamed. Why would the author of Genesis, the book of Genesis, end with the nakedness of man? Why did he have to introduce this fact about Adam and Eve? Now, in the ancient world, being naked is a sign of vulnerability. Yes, when you have no clothes on, and you have no armor on, and you have no place to hide your weapons, it is a sign of weakness. That is, you are at risk. That is why you are exposed. So, being naked is a sign of weakness, or it's a sign of exposure. The other aspect of being naked tells of how truly the man and the woman trusted each other, or it denotes perfect trust. That is, when you are naked, it shows that you trust the other person. Nakedness denotes perfect trust, the same as nakedness denotes total vulnerability or being vulnerable. Therefore, it can be said that in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve had absolute vulnerability and zero shame. They were not ashamed of themselves, and they were not ashamed of who they were. Adam and his wife had nothing to hide from God. Yes, they were naked and they were not ashamed. They had nothing to hide from God. Even in their weaknesses, even in their exposure to attack or exposure to the elements of the then world, they had no shame. The woman and her husband, being naked and not ashamed, was setting us up for the next chapter. He was trying to give us a clue of what is about to happen in the garden. When you are naked, you are exposed to attack. That is when immediately that the man sinned. Yes, I said the man sinned. When Adam sinned, what they first did to themselves is to look for something to cover themselves. When sin enter, trust leaves out through the back door. Yes, so vulnerability and trust move hand in hand. Immediately that we try to get ourselves close or protected, we lose our trust. So Adam was perfectly trusting in God until sin entered. Yes, in chapter 3 shows us that when sin entered, man